Oben Electric bets big on Karnataka, targets 30% sales contribution for new Rorr EVO. Karnataka contributed over 20% of Oben Electric's total sales last year, emerging as one of the company's strongest growth markets. Oben Electric emerged as Karnataka's highest selling electric motorcycle brand in the fiscal year 26. Rorr EVO available at a special introductory price of Rs 99,999 for the first 10,000 customers. Bookings open at 777 with deliveries commencing from June 2026. Oben Electric, India's fastest growing R&D-driven electric motorcycle manufacturer, hosted an exclusive showcase for the newly launched new Rorr EVO at its flagship showroom in HSR Layout, Bengaluru. Reinforcing Karnataka's growing importance in the company's expansion strategy, Oben Electric said it expects nearly 30% of the total new Rorr EVO sales in the fiscal year 2026 to come from Karnataka, driven by strong EV adoption momentum, increasing demand for its motorcycles, and rising consumer preference for practical electric mobility solutions. Speaking at the regional showcase, Madhumita Agarwal, founder and CEO, Oben Electric, said, Karnataka continues to be one of the most strategic markets for Oben Electric, not just from a sales perspective, but also as the foundation of our innovation and manufacturing ecosystem. Bengaluru has played a pivotal role in our growth journey, and with the new Rorr EVO, we are further strengthening our commitment towards riders looking for a motorcycle that delivers design, performance, practicality, and technology in one compelling package. Designed for today's riders seeking style, performance, and practicality in one package, the new Rorr EVO combines premium motorcycle attributes with everyday usability at an accessible price point.
Completely a new product which has been launched and new segment altogether. And when you see that the performance or the smart IQ which has been introduced, the chain drive which has been introduced, and certain customer features like if you see the storage, which in motorcycle is unheard of. Yes. And then we have the top speed is 110, and then the battery is 3.4, yes, the fall alert and all. So these are certain things as a whole package based on consumers requirement and understanding, and but not compromising on certain things which is design, performance, and then also the range, which is very important, and then packing it with the right price. So that is what this vehicle is offering.
Any particular?
Our birthplace of Oben Electric. So I think that is how we are launching this.
How you compete with Ather and Ola?
So if you see, it's a very distinct, kind of difference between form factor. So if I'm a scooter rider, then I'll go for Ola and Uber. If I'm a bike rider, which is like 70% of Indian market, I will go for Uber. So that's
how much does it weigh?
Battery.
So the next generation, definitely the new generation, I would say, is looking at getting into the new tech and see.
I have seen the battery gone through the fire test.
Yes.
What about the water test? Water resistance.
That is what water wading we had shown, that is how 230 mm which we showed basically. So that test is also something which we have gone through, and then the vehicles have been out.
And what about the circuits, especially because many people in India, they fear about the vehicles, electric vehicles during charging. They think that it will get short circuit, all those things.
Yes, so there are certain smart features in that, right? That if there is already charging is done, complete to 80 to 0 to 80% or it is full charge, then there are certain systems which cuts off the current, right? So these smart systems and features are already enabled. So that is keeping in mind that the consumer will forget to switch off the charging port.
Is there any fast charging?
About the life of the battery,
Yeah.
and what is the cost of it in case of replacement needed?
So if you see LFP batteries, it is known that it is more than 8 years the battery has a life, right? So for us, we are anyways covered under warranty, right? If you see 3 years and 5 years, and then there are comprehensive packages. So if at all there is a kind of till up to 8 years anyways, we will take care of on our warranties
8 years.
Yes.
And how many service centers do you have?
So right now we have 150 stores, so almost 100, close to 100 service centers we are having, and then some of are definitely more to come. So this year our target is 350.
Ma'am, you throw
That we have developed, which is in-house developed. And the peak power, this time what we have introduced is the peak power is 9 kilowatt. So that is where the performance and the acceleration will be what the consumer is looking at. The acceleration what we are able to get 0 to 40 seconds is because of the motor, because nobody talks about the motor. But in EVs, the motor plays a very, very important role. Apart from battery, everyone talks about battery, but motor giving that driving experience, especially for a motorcycle, a motor has a very important role to give that initial torque and acceleration which we are able to provide is because of the kind of motor.
this smart IQ technology in this.
So this is basically a AI-enabled technology where based on, suppose you are the customer, based on the way you ride, the AI will learn how you are riding, what is the riding pattern, and the system will optimize the range accordingly. And that is how the range will be kind of increased. So if you are, this system is first time introduced in EVO, and definitely this will enhance further the range and driving experience.
When
How do you-
deliveries, yeah.
How do you see Rorr in future as a woman entrepreneur? And do you have any plans of launching scooters in future?
So as a women entrepreneur and being also a rider myself, so I see that India has missed the opportunity. Indian consumer has not got the opportunity to buy an electric motorcycle, right? So if you see, India is a commuter segment driven motorcycle market heavily, where it is all 90% of the market is below 1,50,000. But if you see a right kind of a product is not present, and that is what we are trying to introduce to the Indian consumer. And whether it's women or men, I think the consumer needs a right mode to commute for daily. So that is what we are presenting, and that's as a vision from a company, we have that we would be present. I would say we would be touching millions of life in next 3 to 5 years.
When deliveries will be begin?
From
Yeah.
So I think today is really a big day for us because we are launching Rorr EVO, our new product, Oben Electric's new Rorr EVO in Karnataka, Bangalore, where Oben Electric took birth. So we are very, very happy to also share this, that we have been the fastest growing electric EV company in this financial year, and we have been working towards it to become and maintain this speed, and also setting up our distribution and service center, giving consumer the best experience through our product. And this year we see that 30% of our sales will be driven from Karnataka, and we would be closing this year with more than 30 plus stores only in Karnataka. So that is what is our vision for the company, and we are driving the EV transition of India, and Karnataka has been, and Bangalore, where we have started, everything has started for us, has been the biggest market and driving our sales in this journey.
Tell us something about the features and the offer that's going on.
Yes. So this Oben Rorr EVO basically comes with the new look that it has, the projector headlamp, and then we have come up with the top speed is 110 kilometer. The power introduced is 9 kilowatt hour, and we are coming with a 3.4 kilowatt battery, LFP battery. And we are also bringing certain safety features like fall alert. We are also bringing some convenience feature like basically the storage, which is first time introduced, a 10-liter storage for the consumer. And also the seat introduced is the longest in the segment, which is very, very convenient for a rider and a pillion rider to ride in the city commute. And we are introducing first time a new mode which is Smart IQ, which is an AI-enabled mode which enhances the range and increases 15% of the efficiency. And this is what will be all present and at a price, introducing an introductory price for the first 10,000 consumers will be 99,999, and the deliveries will start from June onwards.